Barnes Foundation in Philadelphia was established by Dr. Albert Barnes, an early experimental in the pharmaceutical industry who made a fortune with some patent medicines and began collecting Impressionist, post-Impressionist, early modernist, African and other non-Western art in the early 20th century. And the Barnes Foundation houses his collection now of some 3,000 pictures and objects by artists like Modigliani, Picasso, Matisse, and so forth. It also hosts a changing exhibition program. And you're visiting today because we have an exhibition called Modigliani Up Close, which is the first international collaborative research enterprise that looks at his making, his processes, and materials. And it is a wonderful exhibition.
To invite you this morning to preview Modigliani Up Close, which is the first major exhibition to explore in depth the materials and working methods of the storied modernist innovator, painter, and sculptor Amedeo Modigliani. As the final presentation of the Barnes Centennial season, it is appropriate that this is one of the most ambitious exhibitions we've undertaken in our first decade here on the Parkway, perhaps the most ambitious, as it represents the culmination of a multi-year research project by a global network of some 60 curators, conservators, and other scholars from 28 different museums and other institutions, and significant loans of art from more than 33 generous individual and institutional lenders and sponsorship. I'd also like to thank the very impressive group of individual donors listed in your packets who offered targeted support for Modigliani Up Close. And as always, I extend my gratitude to those individuals and families who contribute to the annual Barnes Foundation Exhibition Fund, which makes this and all of our special exhibitions possible. In closing, and I hope you will indulge me, I'd also like to acknowledge and thank the peerless group of specialists working behind the scenes here at the Barnes across our institution to make the full range of our operations possible, including, but certainly not limited to, our curatorial, education, exhibitions, registration, design, installation, editorial, marketing, and public relations teams. Their work at the very highest level of artistry and professionalism is always a true point of pride for me and for those of us associated with the Barnes. And now it's my great pleasure to welcome David Moratti to the podium. David is Executive Director and Branch Manager at Morgan Stanley. And David will be followed by our curatorial and conservation teams. So welcome, and welcome, David.